All right, we're really excited. You guys have been asked so many questions, right? So we're going to skip the questions that you get a lot, and we're going to skip to the good stuff right away. How about that? Talk a little bit, Brian, about how you are now the man.
Well, I'm not the man. I'm not taking over. I'm merely a fresher set of legs. Back in 2008, I was on a triathlon club, and Dick's brother Jason was also on the club, and they sent out an email. They were looking for runners for the Team Hoyt Boston Marathon charity team, and I knew at some point I would do another marathon, and to have that marathon be Boston with Dick and Rick, it was the only impetus I needed, and I signed up within a few minutes of receiving that email.
It's interesting what you just said. You said, to me it seems like you have big shoes to fill, but you're not looking at it that way at all.
No, it's what started as just running for on the charity team. Rick and I developed a great friendship, and I would venture to say that only half the time we spend together is for running or triathlon.
Right. So Rick, I got to ask you, when your dad was going to retire, you said, whoa! When your dad was going to retire, you said, I want to keep running. You want to keep going. You want to keep racing. Yes. It's got to be something deep and special in your heart to say that. So there's no quit in you at all, is there? No, there's no quit at all. I think you're going to do this for years to come, and it seems like you like your new partner, don't you? Uh-oh, I'm putting you on the spot a little bit. I don't mean to do that, but it seems like you like your new partner. Yeah. So what is it? What have you learned? What have you really learned from Rick? Because it seems like he's got so much to give, and he seems to almost be the teacher more than you being the teacher to him or his dad.
What I've learned and what I've gained, they've done more for me than I could ever do for them, but I'm going to try.
Right. Now, Rick, I have to ask you a question because I'm a little bit jealous. I'm going to say that I'm a little bit jealous of you now.
Because he wants to run with me as well.
I do. So if he ever gets a little something in his leg where he can't do it, I'd be happy to run with you. But Sean said it earlier. One of the guys that was here earlier. Do you like to be a celebrity? Yes, you do like to be a celebrity. But you know, not only does Brian have big shoes to fill, but do you feel that you have big shoes to fill as well because so many people look up to you? So when you're knowing what Rick just said, he's got big shoes, he's got a lot to show people because people start to know him. He's got a book, his dad's got a book. Do you feel a little bit of pressure to really uphold this awesomeness that has come over the last several years with racing?
I do feel some pressure, but when it comes down to it, I still think it's all him, and it's all him and Dick. And I sometimes say that they're the rock stars. I'm just a groupie that they let drive the tour bus.
Right. Sometimes, you know, he's saying he's a groupie, but you realize that you and I, right here, we're in the same age group. So that's a good thing. You want to race me one day? Yeah, one day maybe we'll race, but we're in the same age group. So what have you learned the most? What is it that when you go home at night that you've really learned from Rick?
There's so many things that I've learned, but just to enjoy life in general. And there's nothing you can't do.
Right. All right, I'm going to ask you a question, all right? This one's to you, Rick. You're just going to tell me, I'm going to give you 3 sports, and you tell me yes when that's your favorite sport. Because I've always wondered, okay, is it the swim as your favorite, the bike, or is the run? So swim? No? The bike. The run. Ah, there we go. So it's the run that's your favorite. See, I'm with you on the run. Because, okay, that's racing, I assume. Is that the racing answer? Okay. What about training? Is it the same thing? Is it the same sport? Do you love running the most in training? Okay. I'm with you. See, there's so much that we have together. We're in the same age group. We love running together. Because sometimes I got to tell you, with the biking and that, I'd just rather get to the run because you know after the run it's going to be over. So, Rick, are you ever gonna give this up, or are you just gonna go? Because Karen Schmeyers, who is a world champion, I don't know if you've ever met her. Have you ever met Karen Schmeyers? Okay. She was talking and she said, you know what her goal was? I think you're gonna think this is funny. She said, I said, what is your goal? What goal do you have left? She goes, I want to win the 80 to 85 age group. How about that? Do you think that you could one day you're gonna be in the 80 to 85 age group? Yeah. See, there you go. You and Karen Schmeyers could win the 80 to 85 age group. So, back to you, Brian. I almost think this is kind of a dream come true to a certain extent for you. You almost seem like, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but it almost seems like you're kind of in shock that you're able to participate in this amazing story that's happened for so long.
Yeah. Yes, that's true. If you've ever read either of their books or if you've seen either of them speak, it's always been understood that neither would continue without the other. So for them to ask me to continue to run with Rick, I was shocked, humbled and honored, but shocked.
All right. So do you guys have any goals? Like, does Rick come to you and say, "I've got this new goal. I've got this new goal. This is something that I want to try," or is it just to be out there and enjoy life every single day?
There's a little of both. He may find a race or something that he wants to do, even non-athletic, and he'll run it by me and see if it's something that I'd like to do. So we do run things, goals by each other. And there are some things that we definitely would like to do and we hope that we'll do, and some of them sooner, some of them later.
All right, well, I have one more question. Rick, are you excited for this ocean swim tomorrow? It's a little bit chilly, I gotta tell you, but that's all right. I like the warmer water, but are you excited for this ocean swim tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready. I can't be happier to be out there. I'll be out there with you guys tomorrow. So good luck tomorrow. Good luck with your new buddy. See if he can rock and roll tomorrow. Good luck, and we'll see you at the finish line.
Thanks, Stu. Thanks for your time.
Good.